Hello everybody, hello. Hello everybody, hello. How are we doing today? Oh, it's so exciting. My name is Aida and this is online story time with Drag Queen Story Hour UK and Pride Cymru. Hello everybody. Hello. Oh, this is so exciting. Hello. So today I'm going to be reading you some fabulous little stories. Hello. Did you get to catch the story time that happened yesterday? Did you? Did you not? Well, if you didn't, you can go back and watch it after this story time. You can have a fabulous hour stories. But we've only got half an hour today and we're going to be reading some fabulous little stories. Plus, we're going to have a little bit of a dance and we're going to have the most fun ever. Oh, it's so exciting. But before we do anything, we have got to know the word of the day. Now, the word of the day is very important. Why? Because we have to comment it. We have to comment the word of the day. We want you to comment as many times as possible the word of the day. And the word of the day today is rainbow. It's rainbow. Everybody comment the word rainbow now. Comment it as many times as possible. That's R-A-I-N-B-O-W. Rainbow. Everybody comment the word rainbow. Comment it now. Let's see how many times we can get the word rainbow commented. Oh, that would be fabulous. It's so exciting. Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Okie dokie, we are going to read some fabulous stories. But before that, we have got to have a little bit of a dance. Are you ready to get up on your feet? I hope you are, because this is the Hokey Cokey. Welcome to Online Storytime with me, Aida HD, Drag Queen Story Hour UK, and Pride Cymru. Hello everybody, hello. If you have just joined us, we have the word of the day. And what do we do with the word of the day? We comment it. You have to comment the word of the day as many times as possible. And the word of the day today is rainbow. Everybody comment the word rainbow. I want to see you comment it as many times as possible throughout story time. You just keep commenting the word rainbow as many times. Oh, we've got a special friend with us today. It's our lovely BSL interpreter. Everyone say hello. And a BSL interpreter, or sign language, they are interpreting what I say right now. I believe they're in Shropshire or Portsmouth somewhere, listening to every word I say and interpreting it in sign language. So everybody say a massive thank you to these lovely people that are doing this. It's so exciting. Okay. I think it is time for some stories, don't you think? And our first story of today is a very well-known story. It involves animals. Now, who can guess? I'm gonna see everybody comment their favourite animal now, and I'll see if I can see my favourite animal. Everybody comment their favourite animal. Go. I want to see your favourite animal. Tell me your favourite animal, and we shall see if you know what the animal in this book is going to be. I'll give you a clue. It's called And Tango Makes Three. Oh, I think some of you know this story. What animal do you think it is? And tell me your favourite animal too. I see. Yes, I see someone has said penguin. Correct, it is And Tango Makes Three, about some fabulous little penguins who are just a little bit different. It is by Justin Richardson and Peter Parnell and illustrated by Henry Cole. I hope you're sitting comfortably because this is And Tango Makes Three. And here we go. In the middle of New York, there is a great big park called Central Park. Children love to play there. It has a toy boat pond where they can sail their boats. It has a carousel to ride on in the summer and an ice rink to skate on in the winter. But, best of all, it has its very own zoo. Every day, families of all kinds go to visit the animals that live there. Oh, wow. But children and their parents aren't the only families at the zoo. The animals make families of their own. There are red panda families with mothers and fathers and furry red panda cubs. There are monkey dads and monkey mums raising noisy monkey babies. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. There are toad families and toucan families and cotton top tamarin families too. And in the penguin house, there are penguin families. Every year at the very same time, the girl penguins start noticing the boy penguins, and the boy penguins start noticing the girl penguins. When the right boy and the right girl find each other, they become a couple. Aww. Two penguins in the penguin house were a little bit different. One was named Roy and the other was named Silo. Hello, Roy and Silo. Roy and Silo were both boys, but they did everything together. They bowed to each other and walked together. They sang to each other and they swam together. Wherever Roy went, Silo went too. They didn't spend much time with the girl penguins, and the girl penguins didn't spend much time with them. Instead, Roy and Silo wound their necks around each other. Their keeper, Mr. Gramsy, noticed the two penguins and thought to himself, they must be in love. Ooh. Roy and Silo watched how the other penguins made a home. So they built a nest of stones for themselves. Every night, Roy and Silo slept there together, just like the other penguin couples. And every morning, Roy and Silo woke up together. But one day, Roy and Silo saw that the other couples could do something that they could not. The mummy penguin would lay an egg. She and the daddy penguin would take turns keeping the egg warm until, finally, it would hatch. And then there would be a baby penguin. Ooh! Aww. Roy and Silo had no egg to sit on and keep warm. They had no baby chick to feed, no baby chick to cuddle, and no baby chick to love. Aww. Their nest was nice, but a little bit empty. One day, Roy found something that looked like an egg. And he brought it to their nest, and it was only a rock. But Silo carefully sat on it, and sat, and sat, and sat. When Silo got sleepy, he slept. And when Silo had finished sleeping and sitting, he swam. And Roy sat. Day after day, Silo and Roy sat on the rock. But nothing happened. Then Mr. Gramsy had an idea. He found an egg that needed to be cared for, and he brought it to Roy and Silo's nest. Roy and Silo knew just what to do. They moved the egg to the centre of their nest. Every day, they turned it so each side stayed warm. Some days, Roy sat whilst Silo went for food, and other days it was Silo's turn to take care of the egg. They sat in the morning and they sat at night. They sat through lunchtime and swimming time and supper time. They sat at the beginning of the month and they sat at the end of the month. And they sat in all the days in between. Until one day, they heard a sound coming from inside the egg. Beep, 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 it said. Roy and Silo called back. Squawk, squawk. Beep, beep, answered the egg. Suddenly, a tiny hole appeared in the eggshell. And then... crack! Out came their very own baby! baby! Woo! Yay! She had fuzzy white feathers and a funny black beak. Now Roy and Silo were fathers! We'll call her Tango, Mr. Ramsay decided, because it takes two to make a tango. Roy and Silo taught Tango how to sing for them when she was hungry. They fed her food from their beaks, and they snuggled her in their nest at night. Tango was the very first penguin in the zoo to have two daddies. Aw, isn't that cute? Soon Tango grew strong enough to leave the nest. Roy and Silo took her for a swim, just like all the other penguin families. And all the children who came to the zoo could see Tango and her two fathers playing in the penguin house with the other penguins. Hooray, Roy! Hooray, Silo! Welcome, Tango! They cheered. Ah, isn't that lovely? Oh, it's so cute. At night, the three penguins returned to their nest. There they snuggled together and, like all the penguins in the penguin house, and all the animals in the zoo, and all the families in the big city around them, there they went to sleep. The end. And that is And Tango Makes Three by Justin Richardson, Peter Parnell and Henry Cole. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I love that book. I love it, I love it, I love it! It's so fabulous! But we need to get on to the next book. If you like that book, let's give me some hearts. Oh, it's so exciting! Okay, the next book you might have heard before, except it is a different way to read it. It is called Little Red by Beth Ann Woolvin. Ooh, very exciting. It's Little Red Riding Hood, but a different way to read it. Oh, I'm excited to find out. Are you excited? I'm excited. Who's excited? We are all excited. Here we go. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother called to her. "Please take some cake to your grandma," she said. "She's not feeling too well." Ooh. So, Little Red Riding Hood set off on her journey through the forest to Grandma's house. Before long, she met a wolf. "Where are you going?" he growled. Which might have scared some little girls. But not this little girl. "To my grandma's," Little Red replied. "She's not feeling too well." "Is that right?" said the wolf. What's going to happen? And he made a plan. Oh no, it looks like he's planning on serving them up for dinner. Oh no, oh no. The wolf said goodbye to Little Red Riding Hood, took a shortcut through the trees, and found Grandma's house. Oh no! That looks very unlucky for Grandma. Oh no! Oh no! Now, the wolf, he put on Grandma's glasses, and spare nightdress, and climbed into Grandma's bed. And there, he waited. Oh no. It wasn't long before Little Red Riding Hood arrived and found the door open to Grandma's house. She peeked in through the window. Inside, she couldn't see Grandma, but she could see a badly disguised wolf waiting in Grandma's bed, which might have scared some little girls. But not this little girl. So she made a plan and went inside. Now, what do we think Little Red is planning? Let's see if you can see it. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Little Red Riding Hood said, and though she wasn't fooled for a minute, she played along with the wolf's disguise. Oh, Grandma, what big ears you have, said Little Red. Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you have, she said. And she said. Why? Why? Yes, my dear, replied the wolf. All the better. To eat you with! Might have scared some little girls. Oh dear, she has got a plan. Oh no! It seems to me it might have scared some little girls, but not this little girl. Goodness me, she's wearing the wolf! Oh my! Well, and that must be unlucky for the wolf. And look, she's home just in time for supper. The end. And that was Little Red by Bethan Woolven. Whee! Yay! Yay! If you love that book, please give me some hearts! Oh no, it looks like we only have time for one more book. Oh no! But it's an amazing book! Because this book is called The Flamingo Who Didn't Want to Be Pink by Nicholas Stone. And here we go. Before I start reading this, let's see how many times we can get the word rainbow commented throughout this story. Once upon a time, There was a flamboyance of flamingos who lived at the edge of a large watering hole in the middle of the desert. Each flamingo had a sharp beak, fluffy wings, and extremely long legs. The newest member of the flock was a tiny chick who was just a few weeks old. Early one morning, as the sun was just beginning to creep over the horizon, the tiny chick was standing at the edge of the water looking at her reflection. She was surprised to notice that her fluffy, white baby feathers had begun to turn pink. "Mummy," said the chick, do I have to be pink?" "Of course you have to be pink," she replied. "All flamingos are pink, silly." "But why?" asked the tiny pink chick. "Because that's the way it is," said her mother. "All flamingos are pink. They always have been and they always will be." "I don't want to be pink," muttered the chick, flicking a pebble at her reflection. Later that day, when the sun was high in the sky, a dazzle of zebra were grazing near the watering hole. "Wow," said the tiny pink chick. "You look amazing. I wish I had stripes like yours." The zebras whinnied and shook their manes. "Don't be silly," they laughed. "Flamingos can't have stripes. You have to be pink." And they galloped away through the dusty dunes. "I don't want to be pink," frowned the chick, shuffling her feet in the sand. Early in the evening, when the sun was burning red along the skyline, a pandemonium of parrots were settled in the treetops by the waterhole, ruffling their brightly coloured feathers. "Wow," said the tiny pink chick. "You look fantastic. I wish I had rainbow feathers like yours." The parrots shrieked and flapped their wings. "Don't be silly, squawk! Flamingos can't have rainbow feathers! You have to be pink, squawk!" And they fluttered away into the sunset. "I don't want to be pink," grumbled the chick, kicking a cloud of dust into the air. Late that night, when the moon was smiling, a silver beam over the savannah, the tiny pink chick could not sleep. She stared at a delicate white flower growing amongst the reeds. "I know flamingos are supposed to be pink," she sighed, "but I just don't feel pink." To her surprise, the flower blinked and started to wriggle. "What kind of flower are you?" exclaimed the tiny pink chick. "I'm not a flower. I'm a chameleon," said the creature. "Well, you look like a flower," muttered the tiny pink chick. "Today I am a flower. Yesterday I was a cactus. And tomorrow I will be something different still." The tiny pink chick looked at the chameleon, confused. "You can't be all of those things. You have to be what you are," said the tiny pink chick. "I am a chameleon, and whatever I choose to be is what I am," said the chameleon, sticking his nose in the air proudly. "But how do you know you are a chameleon if you always look like something else?" frowned the tiny pink chick. "I know I am a chameleon because I feel like I am a chameleon," he replied. The tiny pink chick thought about what the flamingos and zebras and parrots had told her. "Everyone says I have to be pink because I am a flamingo and all flamingos are pink. But I just don't feel pink." She sat slumped on the sandy floor, her pink feathers drooping in the moonlight. Aww. The chameleon looked closely at the tiny pink chick. "You are a flamingo because you are a flamingo, not because you are pink," he said. If you don't feel pink, then you should choose another colour from the rainbow to be. But all the other flamingos are pink, said the tiny pink chick. Maybe they feel pink, said the chameleon. Or maybe they don't realise they have a choice. You have to be brave to be different. And the chameleon disappeared into the night's shadows. The next morning, the tiny pink chick was nowhere to be seen. Her mother hurried over to the zebra, who were drinking at the edge of the watering hole. Have you seen my chick? She asked. The flamingo who wants to have stripes. They whinnied. No, we have not seen her. She fluttered over to the parrots, who were preening their feathers in high branches. Have you seen my chick? She asked. The flamingo who wants to have rainbow feathers. Squawk! No, we haven't seen her. Squawk! The tiny pink chick's mother anxiously scoured the banks of the watering hole, searching for her chick. Suddenly, she saw the most extraordinary sight. Standing at the edge of the water was a tiny bird, unlike any bird she had ever seen before. She had a dazzling breast of black and white stripes, bright fluffy wings splashed with every colour of the rainbow, and a magnificent pink tail. Her mother gasped, My chick! You look so different. You don't look like a flamingo at all. The tiny, not-so-pink chick ruffled her feathers proudly. I wish to be every colour of the rainbow, she said, and I am a flamingo because I feel like a flamingo, not because I am pink. And she splashed her feet happily in the water, admiring her new reflection. One by one, the other animals came to the edge of the watering hole to see the tiny, not-so-pink chick. Some came quickly and others took their time, but one by one they were all amazed by how beautiful a not-so-pink flamingo could be. So, if you go down to the water where the surface meets the sunlight, you might see the not-so-pink flamingo's rainbow dancing in the sky, reminding us that we must all be free to choose how beautiful we are. And that is The Flamingo Who Didn't Want to Be Pink, by Nicola Stone. The end. Well, I think that's all we've got time for now. I've used up more time than I should and I've really got to go. So thank you everybody for joining in. Everybody say thank you to our fabulous BSL interpreter doing sign language. Everybody who commented the word rainbow, thank you. And everybody who watched the video yesterday, thank you too. I hope to see you all very soon. And if you'd like to see more story times, please go to the Drag Queen Story Hour UK Facebook page. You can find more on there. Now, I've really got to go. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you and goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.